Hello and welcome back to FinanceSky. Today we're diving into the China housing crisis and what might be potential risks associated with it. Evergrande, the Chinese property giant, is breathing its last breath with rumors of a bankruptcy declaration on the way. So how did things get this bad, and just why is the potential collapse such a big deal for the Chinese economy? We're going to talk about all of this and more in the video. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon as well, so you can stay updated with our latest videos. Also, make sure to watch till the end so you don't miss anything. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Evergrande was one of the many companies that profited of the construction boom China was going through. Houses, apartments, and real estate were being constructed at unprecedented rates, and the real estate giant was there to take advantage of all this. China's ever-growing middle class needed apartments, and this is where Evergrande stepped in. Evergrande was by far the biggest real estate developer in China and was even part of the Fortune 500 list at a time. In a craze to further increase its profit margins, it started selling apartments before they could even be finished. The sales it made were used to help other parts of the company grow, and Evergrande started to branch out into every field you can think of. This was the golden period. It invested the money it made into new projects and used loans from banks to finance the ongoing construction deals. Evergrande was on a roller coaster that was never coming down, or so it seemed. Chinese officials decided it was time for the property boom to be over, and for developers to start paying the loans they owed to the banks. Banks stopped lending money, and for someone like Evergrande that was using those loans to finish its ongoing construction projects, that meant tough times. The Chinese cooperation had already spent the money it had for other projects, and when loans stopped coming in, they couldn't complete the apartments. This further complicated things since unfinished projects were bad for the company's reputation. Reduced sales combined with mounting pressure to pay off debts, plus the fact that they had more than 800 ongoing projects across 200 Chinese cities which they now couldn't complete, meant that Evergrande was in big trouble. To try and generate funds, the company pressured its employees into investing into their employer in the form of short-term high-interest loans. Evergrande was under the impression that they would use this money to finish the projects, but after tremendous financial pressure these funds ran out too, and proved insufficient. Evergrande had dug itself into a hole it couldn't get out of. Now they had to repay their employees too. It is estimated that Evergrande owes more than $145 million in repayments to just its employees. It has lost 80% of its share value so far, and the future seems bleak for them. If it falls, the tremors will be felt throughout the Chinese economy. Since it's one of the major players in the construction industry, something that forms 30% of China's GDP, the fallout could be immense. The employees have been protesting and asking for their money for months now, but unless the government offers a bailout, the chances of that happening are slim to none. Anyways, that was all for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions or video ideas, comment down below.